What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, everybody. So there is a bill that is being published at 12:30 today. That this is just the morning bill. We are going to be watching CNN 10, your daily news and updates. We need and I do want I do want to be given. I will not be giving shout outs yet. Shout outs are not going to be given out right now, guys. Um, I might be taking more than a week off. I might be taking a lot of days off this month. I've been struggling with, me and my best friend Samantha, my ex best friend. We stopped talking and I might not be, I might retire early this year from YouTube. I might just, I might not, do YouTube anymore. Now, you might see CNN 10 every day. But for now, guys, I want you guys to understand that it it has been a blessing uploading for the past since I was 13, guys. And I want to thank you guys so much for all what you do for this channel and for everybody. You are loved so much by me, and I love you to the bottom of my heart. I just want to thank you, for being powerful every day and because and I want to say thank you guys so much because as a YouTuber, you guys put in the time and you guys like watching. 9 years, guys. It's been 9 years. I never thought of Mark. I am retiring from YouTube. I am officially putting in my retirement in for I'm gonna say March. So the first week in March, the first Monday, March 2nd is going to be my last day uploading, guys. It's just been, it's been a blessing to spend 9 years with you guys uploading content and all that stuff. But for right now, I need to focus on school, getting a job, getting a pay set and all that. And I don't have time to upload those every day, guys. So March 2nd is my last day. Um, I'll keep, I will keep you guys updated on any changes to that. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys understand why I'm doing this. But we'll just watch CNN 10 and we'll just spend the month together as we, get to know each other more. We love you guys. I really do. And bye. Yeah.
What's up, sunshine? I'm Coy Wire here with your 10 minutes of news and a Teacher Time Tuesday this February 3rd. Shout out to all the educators and mentors out there for informing and inspiring us. Give your teacher a handshake, a high five, or a salute. Let them know I see you. Strong set of stories for you today. Only 10 minutes to do it, so let's get to it. We start in Minnesota, where federal officials say they are working toward a, quote, drawdown of immigration enforcement operations in the state. It follows weeks of growing tensions in Minneapolis, where immigration agents have drawn heavy criticism from residents over their tactics. That includes the detention of a 5-year-old pre-K student who was detained earlier this month along with his dad. They were sent to a facility across the country in Texas. The child's father is originally from Ecuador. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security says Immigration and Customs Enforcement did not target or arrest the young boy and said his mother refused to take him and that his father told officers he wanted the boy to stay with him while being apprehended. The incident drew nationwide frustration and concern. And over the weekend, a federal judge ordered their immediate release, calling the detention illegal. Soon after, the two returned to Minnesota. However, their legal fight over their future may just be getting started. Our Julia Vargas Jones has more.
Liam Conejo Ramos and his father Adrian are now back in Minnesota. That's according.
Hey guys, I'm going to be taking a shower. I did it ready for school, guys, but the time is 6:15. Yeah, we can watch. We're just yeah.
According to Congressman Joaquin Coster, who posted on X that yesterday, 5-year-old Liam and his dad Adrian were released from Dilley Detention Center. I picked them up last night and escorted them back to Minnesota this morning. Liam is now home with his hat and his backpack. Thank you to everyone who demanded freedom for Liam. We won't stop until all children and families are home. And the congressman then posted a number of photos of the journey of Liam with his dad, the travels, and then Liam at home, and also a handwritten note where he says, Liam, welcome home. I know the past 2 weeks have been very rough, to say the least. No child should have to go through what you endured. Liam's school district also posted a statement saying that they are so happy that Liam and his father have returned home to be reunified with his mother, brother, and our community. Now, at the same time, on Sunday, the Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche, said that the government will appeal the decision of this Texas judge, saying that there is a question of whether or not Liam and his family had been going through the legal proceedings of immigration. Now, an attorney for the family had told CNN that Liam and his family did enter the United States in December 2024 in Texas and immediately applied for asylum. They said that they were following all the established protocols, pursuing their claim for asylum, showing up for the court hearings, and posed no safety or flight risk and should never have been detained. Now, in the decision from the judge in West Texas who ordered the release of Liam and his father, the judge went through a scathing review, really a blistering criticism of how the federal government has been conducting its immigration enforcement actions. This judge went as far as to include a picture of Liam in the decision, and then quoting verses from the Bible. Again, the government now saying that it will be appealing the decision from this judge. The judge's argument, though, not necessarily that Liam and his father should not be deported if an immigration court does find their application to be insufficient. What this judge was asking for was solely a, quote, orderly and humane policy.
One of the biggest nights for music came with some major high notes this past Sunday. The Grammy Awards wrapped up in Los Angeles with milestone moments stretching across genres, generations, and languages. It was an historic moment for Puerto Rican artist Bad Bunny, who won Album of the Year with Debí Tirar Más Fotos. The win marked the first time a fully Spanish language album has received the award in the Grammys' 68-year run. In his acceptance speech, Bad Bunny spoke about his love for his roots and called for unity and compassion. The hit song Golden from the animated movie K-Pop Demon Hunters won Best Song Written for Visual Media, marking the first Grammy win for the K-pop genre. The human singers behind the animated characters reacted with excitement, calling the moment surreal, celebrating what it means for K-pop fans around the world. Rap history was made. Kendrick Lamar won 5 awards that night, including Record of the Year with his song Luther, featuring SZA, pushing his career total to 27 Grammys, most ever by a rapper. And one of the youngest history makers of the night was just 8 years old. Ara V won Best Children's Music Album alongside her father, Fuge, for their album Harmony. That win makes Ara V the youngest individually credited Grammy winner ever. From record-breaking legends to first-time winners, this year's Grammys highlighted how music can break barriers and bring people together. Pop quiz hot shot. Women's ice hockey made its Olympic debut at which winter games? Lillehammer in 94, Nagano in 98, Salt Lake City in 02, or Vancouver in 2010? Not gonna get anything past you if you said Nagano. The U.S. women's team took home gold in the first ever Olympic women's hockey tournament, but their fierce rivals, Canada, hold the most medals in the sport. The 2026 Winter Olympics is fast approaching, and the countdown is on for athletes and fans around the world ahead of the opening ceremony, which is on Friday. And these games feature some truly trailblazing Olympians, and I can't wait to share their stories with you. We spoke with Team USA's Layla Edwards, a rising hockey star who is preparing for her very first Olympics, and she is determined to open doors for others along the way.
One of my main focuses is paving the way for future generations. I think I've been, gifted that role and that position to have an impact on people and to continue to pave the way for, minorities and honestly anyone, but more specifically minorities, because this is not a sport where minorities are seen often. So I think as of now, I'm just doing the best I can to make the game more inclusive. I've dreamt of competing in the Olympics for about 12 years now. My dad played hockey when he was younger, so as soon as I could even crawl, he had me in skates. Being a trailblazer has definitely been a privilege. It's been overwhelming at times, but a long time ago I decided to take it and run with it. So do what I can to benefit as many people as I can with it. I could have shied away from it and not made it a goal of mine to help others, but that's just not how I'm wired. There are times where I didn't see anyone at the highest levels looking like me, so I would have some doubt here and there, but I persevered, and I think it's just so important, to have that someone that looks like you. It literally shows that you can do it too. A little black girl is sitting at home and sees me on the TV playing at the Olympics. She's like, wow, Layla did it, I can do it too, or Layla plays hockey, maybe I can try it out and see how I like it. Just simple things like that, and just to be that representation is really important. As much as I want to embrace, being that role model and being a minority in this game, I also want to just be seen for who I am as a player. So to be recognized as that after games is refreshing, and it makes me feel good that I'm also known for my ability on the ice and my leadership and my athletic ability, anything like that. I think it's comforting. To make my first Olympics still doesn't feel real yet. It's something I've literally thought about almost every day. I want to represent my country, the highest level, playing the sport I love. Winning an Olympic medal, it's crazy to even think about. For it to be a possibility, I'm very grateful, but to win one would mean the world and would mean that, I've done something right in this long process, but yeah, it would be unbelievable.
At Central Michigan University, we know you'll get hired after graduation. We're so confident, we're going to guarantee it with our Central Career Guarantee. Eligibility, terms, and conditions apply. See website for details.
Today's story getting a 10 out of 10. One budding sports reporter getting a super opportunity that'll bowl you over. 9-year-old Patriots superfan Louis DeVito is getting the chance of a lifetime after winning a nationwide contest. He's headed to Super Bowl 60 as this year's kid reporter. Louis beat out a crowd of nearly 200,000 for the gig, and he crushed the audition.
I have some fun questions to ask if I had the chance to talk with an NFL player. When you were a kid, did you ever get in trouble for playing football in your house? Well, no, my mom does not like it.
Now, Louis and his dad get to cheer on their hometown Patriots in person while the rest of the family will watch from home.
There's quite a lot of jealousy, but the but it's overall, they've handled it pretty well.
He'll even have a chance to go one-on-one with his favorite player, Patriots quarterback Drake May. And you better believe he has questions ready to go.
I was also going to ask Drake May, from one picky eater to another, what's his favorite pregame meal?
Hut, from one sports reporter to another. Good luck to you, Lewis. I know you will crush it, but please don't come for my job. Thank you very much. All right, superstars, 2 shout-outs for you today. First one goes to Mr. Verlon at Orange Lutheran High School in Orange, California. Thank you for subscribing to our CNN 10 YouTube channel. You rock. And this shout-out goes around the world to Mrs. Swisher at Netzeberg Middle School in Eschenbach, Germany. Thank you for including us in your classroom, and thank you for your service teaching all those awesome students on the military base there. All right, tomorrow is Your Word Wednesday. Submit your unique vocabulary word and definition and put it in the comments section of our latest post on Instagram at CoyWire or at CNN10, and we will choose one lucky winner to work into tomorrow's show. You will help us write the show. Good luck. Have an awesome day, everyone. I'll see you right here tomorrow. I'm Coy Wire, and we are CNN 10.
David Muir, ABC's World News Tonight, America's most watched newscast. Now streaming same day with all the breaking news of the day on Disney Plus. Most watched, most trusted. Now on Disney Plus every night.
Tonight there is breaking news in the disappearance of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mother. Tonight the disappearance of her mother, 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, is now being investigated as a crime. And just a short time ago, police now telling ABC News they believe she might have been abducted from her own home in Tucson without her phone, calling the home a crime scene. Tonight, what we've learned about this case will go live to the scene. Also tonight, the Jeffrey Epstein files, the anger after the DOJ accidentally released the names of nearly 100 survivors. The New York Times reporting dozens of images of young women nude were also released. Just in tonight, the verdict now in the case of the husband and father accused of killing his wife so he could have a new life with his au pair. That verdict just in. Tonight, breaking news from Minneapolis. The medical examiner now releasing the autopsy of ICU nurse Alex Preddy, calling it a homicide. And tonight, the new order from DHS that all officers wear body cameras in Minneapolis. There's also news on that 5-year-old boy taken into custody, making the trip now back to Minneapolis. Tonight, President Trump ordering the Kennedy Center closed for 2 years. What he says will happen now. The Kennedy family responding tonight. News this evening after the FBI raid targeting Fulton County, Georgia, taking 700 boxes and ballots. Tonight, news of this unusual call now. President Trump talking with those FBI agents after this scene. The images coming in tonight, authorities investigating a possible biological laboratory found inside a home. There are new images tonight from inside, authorities in hazmat suits, what they found, vials, and what they're being tested for. Tonight, we're tracking bitter cold and 2 new winter storms. Ginger Z is standing by. And America Strong tonight, take a look at this. It is so cold, they had to take emergency steps with the penguins right here in the U.S.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. We do begin tonight with the breaking news in this deeply troubling case, the disappearance of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mother, 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie. Just a short time ago, the sheriff's office in Tucson, Arizona, telling ABC News that they now believe Nancy Guthrie may have been kidnapped while she slept. Savannah Guthrie's mother was last seen by her family, by Savannah's siblings on Saturday. She was then reported missing on Sunday when she didn't show up for church. Tonight, the sheriff saying Nancy Guthrie has no cognitive issues. This is not a memory issue. And they also add that given her physical limitations, that she wouldn't have walked more than 50 yards on her own. After searching her home, the sheriff tonight saying, quote, "We do in fact have a crime scene." And tonight here, there is also urgent concern because Nancy Guthrie doesn't have her medication that she takes daily. And authorities say she doesn't have her phone either. ABC's Trevor Ault leading us off from Tucson tonight.
Tonight, the heartbreaking mystery in Arizona. Investigators say Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, disappeared from her Tucson home, leaving her cell phone behind. The sheriff's office telling ABC News they now believe she may have been kidnapped while she slept.
She did not leave on her own. We know that.
He says the evidence at the home tells them this was a crime.
We do, in fact, have a crime scene, and we're asking the community's help.
Guthrie lives alone at the house. She was last seen by Savannah's siblings Saturday night at 9:45. Friends alerted the family she missed church the next morning. The children checked the house and called 911, saying with Nancy's physical ailments, she couldn't have walked more than 50 yards.
Nancy Guthrie's home is deep in suburban Tucson, and a lot of the neighborhood is shrouded by this desert wildlife. It would make it tough to notice unusual activity going on. But there are cameras at the house and at surrounding homes that the sheriff says they are reviewing, hoping to crack this case.
The sheriff launching a massive search with help from the FBI, using dogs, drones, helicopters, and heat-seeking sensors. But by this morning, that search was pulled back.
They're going to step aside. We'll call them out again if we need to do more searching. But right now, we don't see this as a search mission as much as we do a crime scene.
Police say the Guthrie family wants everyone to know their mother has no cognitive issues and didn't just wander off.
Nancy Guthrie is of great sound mind. This is not a dementia related. She is as sharp as a tack.
But Nancy Guthrie needs prescription medication every day. Without it, they say her life is at risk.
Medication that if she doesn't have in 24 hours, it could be fatal.
Savannah has a close bond with her mother, often posting photos on Instagram. Over the years, Nancy Guthrie has joined her daughter on the show.
Mama, great job. Love you. Thank you.
Just 2 months ago, Savannah appeared with her mom from Tucson, where Nancy talked about why she stayed in Tucson all these years.
Just the air, the quality of life is laid back and gentle.
In a statement, Savannah Guthrie and her family encourage anyone with information to contact the sheriff.
And David, Savannah Guthrie says the family is focused on the safe return of their dear mother, and they and the sheriff are urging the public to come forward with any information or video that could be of use. We want to share the tip line that you can call. The number is 520-351-4900. Number's right there on your screen. They say no tip is too small. They are counting on the public to help find her. David?
Well, for those of us who know Savannah, Trevor, we're just sick about this. We're thinking about Savannah and her mother tonight and our friends up the street at NBC. Trevor, thank you. We move on to the other news this Monday night, to the Jeffrey Epstein files and the outrage growing at this hour after the DOJ accidentally revealed the names of nearly 100 survivors. The New York Times also reporting that dozens of...
Okay, guys, so we are going to be ending this live off today. Bless you, let the Holy Spirit guide you, keep you, faithful upon you today, be faithful to you as we get to know each other, and that, thank you for 9 years of YouTube, but, this month is actually my last month, guys, uploading on YouTube, so, cause I think God has been talking to me about, different visions that he wants for my life, and I don't know if he's telling me to quit YouTube, but this is my last month. So February will be my last month on YouTube. If God still wants me to upload on YouTube, then I will. But as of right now, this is my last month. It's been a blessing to been spending this month with you, because you guys changed the world. Ever since I started YouTube, I never thought I was going to be this famous. So February 27th, that Friday is my last day, guys, on YouTube. Right there. So the 27th is, bye guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.